go.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Paper Chase back live at Diamond Owl Studios. And as always, I'm with this guy.
The one and only Diamond Don Wannabe. Bro, I got to call you out, though.
Why?
I've had enough of this lying, these falsehoods. You know, we need to be honest
Okay.
with our people because they're going to lose all trust in us.
Okay, so what are we lying about? You're catching
You
me
said
up.
live. We're not live.
Oh.
We're recording this and we're releasing it at a later date. Now, if you want to see a live stream, then tap in the comments. Say, hey, we want to see a live stream. We want to be able to connect with you in the real world. We want to send you reactions and we will set up a live stream. You can tell us what to react
That's
to.
a great idea.
Right?
Yeah. And I will
Okay.
give a second to correct myself. You're right. We are recording at 6:48 p.m. on
Okay,
August
okay.
15th, Friday evening at Diamond Owl Studios. All right. What are we watching today, bro?
Okay, so we were discussing this beforehand. We were going to call this Freestyle Friday, which is basically just our opportunity to like break out of just the music reactions and just try something different, try something new, you know, new experiences, new flavors. And today I brought up Tyler Oliveira. I asked you if you'd ever seen him and you said that you had not.
No, I don't think I've ever heard of him.
Okay, do you want an intro? Should I give you a little rundown of Mr.
Sure.
Oliveira?
Sure.
Basically, he's just like I guess like a grassroots journalist. He just goes to different cities.
Okay.
He's got his camera crew and he'll just go and just like investigate things. So something happens like, you know, let's say there's a riot or natural disaster or, you know, in the news, it was like the Haitians and they're eating the cats and dogs. So
Yeah,
he went
he goes
there.
on the front lines.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, let's see what this is really about. Like talk to the people in the street.
What a badass.
Yeah,
dude.
he is a badass. So he recently just went to Paris. So now he's like international.
Well, I'm glad you did tell me about him because honestly, I thought going into this, we were going to see something like funny, like comedy, a comedian type, you know, YouTube vlog or something. So I'm excited to now know that it's no more of that BS up in here. Let's watch some real shit. I investigated the most dangerous city in America.
City in America.
9 gunshots fired down here in this corner.
Additional video shows another man openly carrying a gun in the downtown area as well.
I guess they just.
I don't even know what city they're talking about yet.
I don't either. Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, is it
Okay, so let's guess. If you had to guess, what city do you think is the most dangerous in America?
That's a great question. I mean, off the top of the head, you want to say LA, just because of the sheer amount of people. I've heard, you know, New Orleans can be pretty dangerous, St. Louis, Memphis, Chicago. What would you say?
Yeah, I'm thinking something like maybe Memphis.
Memphis?
Mm-hmm.
Probably Memphis.
Yeah.
And it's a city, and obviously they're not going to make a video like this and be like exploring Chicago, eating at the world famous restaurant and doing this.
Yeah.
So it's got to be kind of a smaller town.
Just don't maybe value people's lives.
Mid-woman wore what looked like a Halloween mask and tried to get into another woman's vehicle.
There were 55 calls pending at the same
Some purge
time.
type shit.
St. Louis.
It is St. Louis. That was my second guess.
There you go.
No, I
You
said,
didn't
I
even
said
say
you would
St.
think it
Louis.
was LA. Yeah, and then I said New Orleans, St. Louis, Memphis.
Third.
But LA wasn't.
St. Louis for a vacation, you dumb.
So I went downtown to ask the locals what they think. You feel safe out here?
You can't even ride the Metrolink to work.
You can't ride the metro?
No, there's always trouble. Always they rolling weed, smoking and drinking, and do some bad Metrolinks, man.
I robbed 2 times in the Metro.
You got robbed 2 times?
Actually,
In Hawaii?
No, right there, the fifth.
What did they take from you?
My bike, my wallet,
Actually?
my phone. Yeah, I gotta give it to him.
What do you do in that situation?
Nothing, because ain't no cops over there.
Have you ever seen anyone get shot or killed out here?
No, but I hear gunshots in the evening. I would always keep your head on a swivel in St. Louis.
We can't book the blicky out here, but
You come out here at nighttime though, then you better have your strap on you or
Yeah?
something. Yeah,
So at nighttime, you guys come out here strapped.
you got to.
at daytime, all
You
day.
have to.
Daytime?
Or you could just stay at home.
Yeah, or move cities. Jesus
They're like,
Christ.
yeah, you
like-
got to have your strap on you.
Do you know
Or
what the funniest thing about this
I'm gonna
interview
say-
is?
Yeah.
The little store right behind them, bubble tea.
Bubble tea.
That's something you only find in a gentrified neighborhood, man. So-
Man, yeah, man. What happened to Netflix and chill? We're just gonna have a movie night.
Oh,
We got to go out there strapped up.
Yeah. You strapped right now? Yeah.
It's the young ones that I worry about. If you don't know where your kid's at and he's 15, he's got an AK-47, there's probably an issue at home. I guess they just don't maybe value people's lives.
Is St. Louis dangerous?
Yeah. City of straight blood, nigga.
Yeah, you blood?
104.
Okay.
A couple weeks ago, 9 gunshots fired down here in this next corner down there. Guys were in cars shooting at each other. People were ducking and screaming.
St. Louis is a tough city to live in. And I keep a knife on me too, so everybody got guns out here.
Everybody? And they know how to use them?
The older people do. The younger people, no. They just shoot just to be shooting.
They're just spraying.
They don't care who they hit. Well, I was standing here. I seen her just running down this way.
Man.
And gunshots. And I got the duck, and then she hit the ground, and people just called the police.
Bad downtown. You can't even come downtown and eat, man. That's something happening. Somebody getting shot, somebody getting robbed, somebody's car getting breaking in. Yeah, it's bad down here, man. Fentanyl and all this Yeah, all kind of shit.
Have you ever been to St. Louis?
I have. As a matter of fact, I think I'm trying to remember what it was. I was on my way to Florida, and I think Black Pegasus and I were releasing like a Ren interview. It was something big, or like a Harry Mack. Like it was something like a big reaction or interview that we did. And I just kind of remembered, I was like, oh shit, I got to record a promo and put it on my social. So I like stopped in downtown St. Louis.
I've been to St. Louis, dude. I've been to St. Louis a few times, but I was just like get a hotel
and I had my truck. I had like a U-Haul. So I feel like I will tell you this. I did pull down a street that was like a street takeover.
Really?
And it was like blocked, like a dead end. And I was thinking like, oh shit, because I had my truck pulling a trailer with a U-Haul, and it was a nightmare because there's all these like, you know, Hellcats. All these cars, and like trying to like turn it around. I was like, Lord, please don't let me hit one of these cars and scrape it up. Like they will not take it well.
Yeah, they will not.
But they let me out of there. So you know what I mean? Like nobody gave me any problems. I just
I've been there a
pulled
few times,
in,
but not for long periods of time. But I mean, I guess I just didn't I didn't go wandering the streets at night, or I'm sure there's, you know.
Yeah, this was broad daylight, so maybe, you know, maybe it was a little safer.
If I were to walk around here at night with this camera, would I get mugged and killed?
I don't know. There's some crazy motherfuckers. I don't know tell what they might do to him. Might take his camera.
What's the situation with the cops out here? Do they show up if something goes down?
The police was just walking over here.
Really?
I was smoking a blunt in front of her.
So they don't give a rip.
They don't care. Do not care about nobody in St. Louis, especially black people, bro.
Really?
They don't care, and this is coming from a white woman, bro. The police ain't shit over here. Shorty over here. Shorty need to do a little better.
But what did little Shotty think about being a cop out here? Is gun violence pretty big out here?
Yes.
Do you feel safe out here as in your job?
What did little Shorty think about being a cop out here? Yeah, he's got some journalism skills for sure.
Yeah, I've been doing this for a long time.
Okay.
So you just never know, though. I mean,
So I gotta say,
it's your day. It's your day. It doesn't matter.
Is it dangerous as a cop out here? Yeah? You guys wish there were more police? I hear this is the most...
Can I just say that that's kind of sad that woman is out there walking the streets?
Why?
Dude, let's just be honest. Does she look like she's capable of handling a shootout?
No.
I mean, she's an older lady too. It's not like a young, like fit,
She looks
you
like
know,
she's capable of handling like a Dairy Queen, or maybe a Waffle House or something.
Some Ben Gay and some ice wraps for her knees. I mean, I'm not trying to hate, but like, it's not like she's like a young CrossFit chick that's you know, ready to run down a perp. Man, maybe I'm just being negative and ageist.
No,
and
I think you're right on point.
Dangerous city in America, though. Yeah. After hearing how dangerous this place was from the locals, we made our way into the trenches to one of the worst neighborhoods in St. Louis to meet up with an up-and-coming rapper named Esco and his crew. 1 year ago, Tommy G met up with these kids, and since then, CTS La Wick has been locked up for murdering someone in a shootout while on a motorcycle. Bruh. I wanted to know what happened to the rest of the crew since the Tommy G video. So I threw on a bulletproof vest and headed to the hood. I'm dressed for survival in case I catch a stray bullet out here. I'm stressing a little bit, but I want to gain some insight as to why this place is so rough, why violent crime is so prevalent, and how these guys plan on getting out of here if they even want to get out of here. Every block we're about to drive through is basically a no-stop zone, so I'm ready to peel it in this rental right here, full coverage, and no idea what to expect. I saw Esco in the distance and hopped out of the...
Yeah, the sad thing is a lot of these cities like Kansas City, St. Louis, they were some of the most prosperous cities in America because they're all like, St. Louis has the rivers and the trains. So it was like a huge hub for commerce.
Trading, yeah.
Yep. Kansas City, same thing. It was a huge center for commerce because of the rail system, you know, the rivers, all that. But you know, just like Detroit and all these cities, it just went downhill and people started losing their jobs. And it's like, yeah, you have these
was
really
once the richest,
I think,
city in America. Yeah,
it might have been the world. I mean, think about it, because you know,
of the cars and
just because America is one of the most prosperous, you know, countries, so that would mean like Detroit's probably got to be up there.
Yeah.
Car to meet his crew. How you boys doing? Yeah. We heard this place was dangerous, man. Good to meet you, man. I'm Tyler.
I'm Esco.
Got real metal plates on there? Yeah, you want to hit it? Or, I mean, don't shoot it, but...
Oh, my God.
Headshot.
No headshots.
They gonna shoot for the head.
Actually?
They gonna cut their motherfucking legs while you trying to run. And
We got sharpshooters out here?
Sharpshooter, headshots.
You got John Wick headshots out here? You been shot at?
Sometimes.
Man, listen here, I ain't gonna think we don't get shot at. We do the shooting.
So what is he doing over there? Is he keeping watch?
Yeah, he watching.
If the wrong car drives by, what happens?
You may never know.
You got our backs?
Only one way to find us.
Yeah.
Oh, who is that?
You know who that is?
Yeah, I'd be ducking behind that post right there.
A random car drives by.
That's my car.
How you doing? How is it out here? Is it safe? Is it dangerous? Is this overkill?
I ain't gonna say it's safe, but safe. It's safe for me.
Okay.
It's my environment. It's where I live.
Sure.
So it's safe for me. You know, I know how to take precautions.
Yeah. How old are you, bro?
I just turned 20 October 9th.
20. Question for you, boy. How old are you guys out here?
22.
22? 20? What about you, bro? How you doing? 20? Okay. My name's Tyler. Good to meet you, bro. Okay. Last time I saw you guys on camera, you guys were toting around lots of guns and whatnot.
We had to change up the image a little bit.
Tell me about that a little bit.
You know, they bring a lot of the wrong attention. They ain't bring us good attention. We ain't even know who Tommy G was at the time.
Yeah.
We ain't know that he had a large platform like that.
Sure.
We ain't know that was even gonna get that many views. We just being us around talking for real, man.
What's changed since? We don't have the white boy. He got locked up?
Yeah, man. They say he killed somebody, you know, that's what they say happened. Been a lot of other people incarcerated ever since then. You know, like Tifo, a couple other motherfuckers. Then it's a couple other motherfuckers we just don't see eye to eye with no more.
Since the Tommy G video, what has changed in your head?
Honestly, nothing. I'm still me. I'm still Esco. I'm still out here in the trenches. Tommy G went home and prospered off that. I'm still right here in the trenches, so ain't shit changed for real.
Okay.
We still thugging, doing nuts, being nuts every day.
So are you familiar with any of these other like dudes that kind of do content like this, like Tommy G?
Mm-mm.
There's another dude. I think his name is Brandon Buckingham. Have you seen him?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So yeah, there's a whole lane. It's
I
just
need to get. We need to watch some more of these, bro. 'Cause I need to discover some of this.
there's like a whole lane. There's like this dude Brandon Buckingham that goes and he does this, and specifically like some of these dudes, like Tyler Oliveira. Like I said, he's more of like a journalist in the sense of like, you know, covering all times of different, you know, genres and, you know, different topics. Whereas like I would say like Tommy G and Brandon Buckingham, they specifically do a lot of content centering around like going to the craziest hoods, talking to different gang members. And I think Brandon Buckingham, like somebody in his crew might have got shot. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he was doing one of these and shots were fired and like somebody that they were with, or maybe even one of his crew, I think might have gotten like nicked. So
that's why he needed that vest, bro.
Man, I'd have knee pads, helmet, everything. I'd be prepared for, you know what I mean?
On a Tuesday,
yeah, just in case I had to suck my way out of a situation. I mean, wait,
Jesus
what?
Christ, what?
I mean, yeah. Never mind. Let's keep it rolling.
Getting by, trying to live, trying to get up out there.
That attention you guys got, was it too much? Negative attention, you think?
I mean, it wasn't straight negative attention. Yeah, it helped me build my platform.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was mainly negative. That bring a lot of police attention. They ain't bring all the right attention that I wanted it to bring.
What do you mean by that?
I wanted to focus more on our music. If you want to know about St. Louis, or you want to get to know us, or you want to know what we do day to day, you should go look into my music.
When'd you get into music?
I wanted people to focus on my music. I didn't want them to, you know, focus on the fact that I'm in my rap videos with AKs.
Yeah. Well, hey. A lot of people do. They do look past stuff like that and they just focus on the music, you know, even though, you know, sometimes it's all about that image, that gangster image. I'm not saying it's just an image for them by any means, but it does get people watching.
No, I just think it's wild because, you know, I don't know. Times have changed, you know. When I was a young man, you weren't necessarily, you know, self-snitching to this level. Like this generation has the most self-snitching. It like boggles my mind. Like I'm pretty sure a lot of these dudes have previous cases and charges, I would have to imagine. And they're, out there, dancing around.
Do you think all their
with
guns
sticks?
are like registered?
No,
legally?
that's my point.
Yeah,
like,
'cause,
that's wild.
Yeah, I don't know the gun laws in St. Louis. I know out here it's
I
pretty
think in
damn
pretty
easy.
much any major city, you're not allowed to be, running around with firearms like that. Plus, you are going to draw a certain amount of attention.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I started rapping when I was like,
Do you,
I
boo?
said like 14, but I started taking it serious like 2-3 years ago.
What got you into music?
Shit, life, for real, I was locked up. I had a partner that passed, his name Nice. I was locked up and he used to rap to me all the time. And I used to want his songs. Instead, he told me to write my own, so I ended up doing that. See,
You know these guys? Yeah. You know this lady?
Yeah. That's the neighborhood watch.
Yeah.
She tell on everybody.
Is she like an informant?
Nah, she ain't no informant. She just the neighborhood watch, though. She'll call the police on your ass quick. She heard any gunshot, she heard any commotion, any violence, anything going down that she don't like. The police gonna be on this street. You'll be living life one day, then the next day somebody will come through this.
Let me ask you this, when a car drives by, is that something you gotta pay attention to or what?
Yeah, for sure that. You definitely gotta pay attention to them cars. We got trench security.
Got it, I
We
like
good.
that. How involved are the cops are out here?
Too involved. Nosy.
Where are they when people get shot?
Oh, they don't come. They'll let your die. They ain't coming.
If one of us got shot right now, would they come?
Nope.
Your bitch out get in your car driving.
Yeah, just peel out. So what's your dream, brother?
It's only one way, and it's like, it gotta be this rap. I ain't really got too many other talents. When I go, they go. We ain't teenagers no more, we grown. It ain't no point of just hanging around and we ain't trying to come up with no game plan to get the on and get rich. I just don't want to be rich by myself. That's boring.
With our trench
You
security.
probably got so much exposure from this as well. I mean, I know whatever video they were talking about before, he got a lot of exposure, but so hopefully this is helping him make it out. I love how he goes, we got trench security, and it's some 19-year-old kid out there with a freaking mask on or some shit. I don't know, like, no one's getting past him.
Yeah, it was funny too, because he's like, yeah, that woman, she's calling the police on everything. It's like, yeah, she's trying to run a business. She's like, got a legitimate business she's trying to run.
And who cares if they're calling the police if the police aren't coming?
Yeah, I mean, I think he was referring to like with the shootings and stuff.
Yeah. Well, then they were just talking about if I get shot, are the cops coming? They're like, nope.
I mean, that's got to be terrifying because it's like the police. I mean, it's usually the EMT or the firefighters that are going to be first on the scene, and they're not equipped to deal with that situation. I would be terrified to drive into like a shooting zone, because you're like, man, what's going to happen to me?
Yeah, exactly. You have no idea if they're still an active shooter.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying one way or another that they shouldn't be like rolling in there. It's just, I would personally be, you know,
there's definitely a threat to it.
Especially got a family at home. It's like,
Be watching our back at all times, it felt like things could get dangerous here at any moment. But soon enough, Esco's videographer, Big Boy, pulled up to film a music video on the block. How long you been out here in St. Louis?
My whole life.
Yeah? What are your thoughts on this place?
It's my city.
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
Dangerous out here or what?
You could be at the wrong place, wrong time. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it, for real.
You seen stuff go down?
Have I seen some stuff? Yeah, I seen some stuff. I shoot videos, so yeah, a lot of this shit.
Mid music video?
Yeah, a lot of.
okay. Have you seen the meme that's that's the videographer and he's got his camera attached to like an AK?
Yeah.
He's like, this is how I'm shooting my videos now because everybody's pointing a gun at me. So I'm gonna start pointing one back. Yeah, that's
It's a risky business out there.
I'm saying, man, being a rap videographer, man.
Not for the weak. Not for the weak.
Accidental discharge. No, thank you.
It happened in the We heard gunshots in
I'm at the age where, I have enough accidental discharges.
I was going to say something about that too. You got your Depends on today, brother?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I was surprised. I was trying to give you an alley-oop.
I know.
Usually you'll just, dunk it.
I was going to say something else, but, we got a visitor peeking in the door. So.
Yeah.
videos and shit like that, but nah, ain't nobody gonna pull up. You should be cool.
Okay. You carry out here?
Do I carry?
Everyone and their mother was strapped out here but me. Okay, all right. Good to know. And then I began to witness my first rap music video ever.
No summer, can't wait till the winter. Sharpshooter, headshots on feet, boy, I ain't just no beginner. Hoodie always on with my mask, boy, I'm an extra spinner.
What's up, dude? My name's Tyler. I realized that for guys like Esco, the trenches of St. Louis is a part of their brand and something that sets them apart from their competition. We were literally filming on the same block these guys live in. But real quick, if you want to know how I feel pulling up to the trenches of St. Louis in a bulletproof vest from the comfort of your home, then download Top Troops. Roblox, the sponsor of this video, and free-to-play mobile game strategy game with battle and to merge this true 100.
If it ain't Clash, I gotta pass.
I'm gonna be barbecuing around the corner.
Oh, cookout. Am I invited to the cookout?
Said is he invited to the cookout?
Man, that nigga know he can come in.
Was moving wrong, I done put it on this head.
I like this.
We don't prolong. You ain't got nobody, I advise you stay the fuck home.
Scene by scene, we made our way across one of the sketchiest blocks in America, and I had mad respect for the sense of brotherhood out here and the fact that they were working together to get out of the trenches. He's actually a big sweetheart, isn't he? That dog? I'm just kidding, bro. I bet you his name is Cupcake. All right, big scene. Do you like when he points the gun at your face? I'm just kidding. I'd be shitting my pants if I was the cameraman right now. About this music video.
Do something. It is what it is. I'm trying to prosper off of it.
Fresco, a hit song is a ticket for him and his crew to get out of the trenches. As we walked to an abandoned building to film the last scene, I wanted to peel a layer behind the gangster rapper persona and understand them more as fellow 20-something-year-old kids. What do you guys do for fun out here?
It ain't nothing to do for fun.
Yeah, ain't nothing to do but to die or get locked up out here. Is that real?
Yeah, ask them.
What do you do for fun, big boy?
I play the game.
Oh, you
I
game?
rap too.
What do you do for fun on the weekends?
I don't even do much for real, honestly.
Ain't nothing to do.
Woods?
Yeah, woods.
What I do for fun?
Yeah, on like a good weekend day, you're feeling good, you're feeling happy.
Take care of my kids.
Yeah, you got some kids?
Who?
You're raw dogging?
That's crazy.
You're right. His journalistic, chops
he
are
raw dogging.
second to none.
I mean, so that guy's 22. It's crazy, man. You ask they're all kids in my eyes, 20, 19, 22, like, and the fact that they're like, what do you do for fun? Nothing.
I mean, here's the reality. Like, I can't pass any judgment. When I was that age, I was on some wild behaviors myself. I mean, I went to jail when I was 16, went to juvenile detention.
I mean, me too. I grew up, I was messing up. I had 2 felonies at 12 and, I was risk, but that doesn't mean, I don't know about you, but I didn't live in that where I was like, in that mentality where I was like, I can't do fun stuff just because of.
Well, that's the thing. It's
feel
like
like they're in danger all the time. Mm-hmm. They're always in survival mode. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
That's what kind of my point that I was heading towards is like, I still got caught up in all this nonsense and I didn't live in an environment like that. So I can't even pass judgment on it because even, I grew up in Colorado Springs. It's not like that's a bad place, but the neighborhood that I lived in, there was a lot of influences that were just, just on some wild shit. So I was, from a young age, just pulled into like breaking into houses. We had kids just selling weed. So that's what I started. And that, kind of led to other events that led to me getting locked up. But, I had a felony at 16. As soon as I turned 18, I got a distribution charge. So I never had like a normal life like most people. And I didn't grow up in that environment. So I can only imagine what it's like when you actually have, people, your friends dying around you. Cause I already strayed down that path without it being like that dark.
Yeah. And I just think the fact of all of them, they feel like they have like a responsibility out there to, like they were kind of saying, to either, make it out or, hustle or survive just in general. So there's no room for fun, which is, I mean, to me, even at like the worst parts of my life, I was always very selfish and found ways for fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just access because that's the other thing about growing up in Colorado. Once again, not to harp on it, but it, even despite all the nonsense that I, went through in my life, like me and my friends would go up to the mountains and go have like mountain parties and get out of town and like invite a bunch of girls, get some kegs and have some bonfires. So there was always like some level of activities and like having fun that was not just like being in the hood and yeah.
I want to have a kid when they 30 and shit. You got kids?
Oh, I got no kids.
See, you out of there. You might as well not even try.
So I gotta get to work? I'm 23.
You young as
I'm young? How many baby mamas? 2 or 1?
2.
All right, I'll give you a fist bump for that.
I want a 3rd baby mama.
Did them all like Pokemon cards.
I don't want none of the same baby mamas.
Okay. Trying to spread the seed?
Nah, I'm trying to spread my DNA.
Okay.
Bro, I want like 20 kids, bro.
What are you gonna do with all these kids?
What you mean what I'm gonna do with them? What they gonna do with themselves?
Are they gonna build like an army with all these kids or what?
An army? What the f? Nah, more so like a football team or something.
Okay. Teach me a new word out here, because I feel like I'm speaking from the dictionary right now. We're not speaking the same language a little bit.
Skeezer.
Skeezy?
Skeezer.
Skeezer?
Skeezer.
What does that mean?
It's like a hoe.
Been calling a lot of niggas cheap lately. Like that's
Cheap?
my favorite word.
Cheap? What we got right here?
This some real shit.
Like you ain't gonna get fried out the one hit.
You can't go to jail for just smoking some shit like this.
As we yapped family goals and weed economics while the boys slapboxed each other,
Look, that's good, baby.
I realized it
So
was
they do be
easy to
having
get
fun.
spooked by the gangster rapper persona of these dudes, but ultimately, these were just kids who grew up in a terrible city in a terrible neighborhood and were doing the best to escape their circumstances.
Another wood. Come on. This boy's in the clouds right now.
Was that indica, sativa?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't pay attention to that shit.
Would you ever take a rhino pill?
Man,
Oh, my bad. All right, final scene. No pressure.
What are these questions? This guy just came out the
Why
blue.
did he just throw that in there? Would you ever
Just
take a
random.
rhino pill?
Just random. Random as hell, Tyler.
Yeah, 10K on nerd head. I'ma kick this nigga by myself. Ain't trying to split the bread. Had them hands to get him. It's a 10 on every. Hold on. Me, Toro, hold on right here. Let me get him. Got great to this shootout venom. I don't get no we clicking up. We killing who be with him.
Hey, good work. How does it sound, boys? You're proud of your boy?
yeah.
How you feeling?
Doing big things.
Yes, sir. Why is his hat so goofy?
It's gonna be goofy till you put that.
Oh, is he well known for putting in damage? Oh, okay. With the music video finished, me and Esco went to celebrate to get some pizza. You're hopeful that song blows up or what?
I'm just getting it out there. I know I need to keep being consistent. I got a little buzz. I got 1 million plus streams.
But sadly, we were denied service because I wasn't wearing a shirt and the boys were wearing shiesties. I'm good.
That is kind of wild that he's rolling around with a bulletproof vest like it's a tank top.
I know.
Just sun's out, guns out.
You
and
know
a
he does it.
bulletproof
He
vest.
does it a bit for the comedic value.
Oh yeah, of course,
You know?
definitely for the views.
Oh, okay. All right, we got. All right, he said no hoods, and I need a shirt, which honestly is respectable. Ski masks are not allowed. Why are they hating on the ski masks?
Ski mask is a good cover up.
But with empty tummies grumbling, a fan came out of nowhere to take a photo with Esco. You know this guy?
Hey, come on. Yeah, she don't know me, bro. I ain't that known yet. Make sure she have a picture just in case I do blow up, or just in case she do her like, oh yeah, that one famous dude.
You're investing early right here.
Fine, you look good.
He a good looking guy, isn't it?
Yeah,
Would you like to get his phone number?
I would.
What are your thoughts on her? You be honest.
I ain't really on the market.
Oh, he's not in the market.
Okay.
That's my bad. That's my.
He's out here trying to make love connections.
I know.
He's like, yo, you mess with them rhino pills.
I'm with it.
But he's still in the market for a good photo, though. All right, say cheese. Scale of 1 out of 10. What would you rate this young man?
About an 8. 8.5.
Oh, if he said 9, he's gonna give you his phone number.
I mean, it's not that serious. He said he was already taken.
I ain't say I was taking.
He didn't say he was taken. No, ma'am.
Just
What about these two guys right here?
I don't know about them. I ain't trying to worry about them.
So you got your eyes on the prize? You think he's gonna blow up?
Yeah.
Yeah?
If you want to really make it out, right, you can.
Outta here?
Sexy Red, you see?
Yeah, she's from here?
Sister, yeah, they from St. Louis, so you can most definitely reach your goal.
I did not know that.
I
Did
didn't
you
know that either,
I thought
no.
she was from Florida.
I thought she was from Louisiana. Oh wait, no, yeah, I thought she was from Louisiana, St. Charles. I thought she was from St. Charles.
Okay, here we go. We're learning. We're growing as people.
Oh yeah, okay, I don't know.
Goals up out of St. Louis. Haters and get money. And free my baby daddy, like.
What'd your baby daddy do?
You don't want to know.
Yes, I do.
He did a robbery.
Who did he rob?
I don't know.
And on our way out, we encountered
Hey, you're not supposed to admit he's innocent.
You don't want to know.
He did a robbery.
unexpected wisdom. You got any thoughts on St. Louis?
It's a place that's been deserted by many, and I think if more people take the opportunity to look here instead of looking elsewhere, I think we can be more of a prosperous city.
Do you think people are giving up on St. Louis?
I think I'm gonna have first let me answer your question. Yes, I believe it's because of lack of vision, and I believe that you can create your.
This dude's looking like I'm gonna rob this place. Looking away, all suspicious.
Reality, wherever you are, if you have a deep enough knowledge in the reality that you're trying to make manifest.
Grandma across the street had a less hopeful perspective on this place. How's it being a grandma here in St. Louis?
Oh, it's wonderful. And as far as all the corruption that we have here in the city, come out the murder, the killing, the drive-bys, the downtown, yeah, all of it. My son was gunned down in '93.
I'm sorry to hear.
Yeah.
Is that common out here?
Common. Very much, yeah.
Why is that? Why are people so violent out here?
Evil, corruption, biblical. We living in the last days.
Guys like Esco and his crew represent the future of St. Louis. And, like it or not, they have the ability to shape the culture and decide what the next generation of kids here look up to. So why don't we help our boys get out of the trenches and go subscribe to Esco's YouTube channel and run up his new song that we filmed in this video. Also, whoever has the most viewed TikTok or YouTube short using a clip from this video, I'll send you $500. Post however many times you want, but you must tag my TikTok/YouTube @ and put YouTube Tyler Oliveira in the title/description.
Marketing.
Are you getting some ideas? Did you write it down?
No, but hey, you know what? I did like the video. I did enjoy it. I really enjoyed his commentary, his journalism. I was kind of disappointed with the substance of the video, though. I thought there'd be more about St. Louis, more stories, not just kind of following one group of guys around.
I mean, what do you want? It was a 16-minute clip or 20-minute clip?
I
60 minutes?
investigated the most dangerous city in America. I hung out with a group of kids in St. Louis. That was what it should have been titled.
Oh, really? That's what it should have been titled? That's what you're going to,
Yeah.
How many views did this get?
I'm being honest.
I think he knows what he's doing there, bud.
Oh, no, I know he,
All right,
I
there,
know he did
bucko.
it for clickbait.
Okay, bucko.
I know he did it for clickbait.
6.5 million views 1 year ago.
And it was a good video. It was well put together. It was very entertaining, like I just said. I was just saying I was hoping...
Yeah, you thought it
when
was going to be a little bit
started,
different.
That we were going to hear a little bit actually more about the city. Maybe...
Like why the crime has spiked and is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, or just interviewing more people, maybe having some crazy police stories, stuff like that. And then it kind of started out like that too, and then it just drifted into them kind of just showcasing a rapper in the city, and that's about it.
Yeah, he does a lot of like man on the street type of deals where he just goes around and like interviews different people. So sometimes he'll go into like different environments, talk to like the one that I watched when he was looking at the Haitian thing with the eating the cats and dogs. He went to like a couple of different like resource centers and talked to people there. So, I think sometimes he dives a little bit more into it. But there's a bunch of creators. Like I like a lot of his stuff. I don't know if you've ever heard of like Peter Santinello. He's another dude that does like content like that. And he'll go in like recently he did, it was like a talk with like some police officers in Florida. So it was interesting because he got their perspective, like a ride along, went with them, went to the police department, kind of look at their point of view.
Nice.
So yeah, there's a lot of different creators that we can dive into. Let us know in the comments if you like this, if you want to see some more reactions that are a little different than the music ones, hey, let us know.
That's what we're here for. We're here to just broaden our horizons, learn new things, and it's been a lot of fun. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe to our channel to follow us on our incredible journey to discover new music and figure out new things, learn new things, and, laugh with us.
Yeah,
right?
Live vicariously through other people while they go to the most dangerous cities in the world. And we sit here comfortably behind our desk.
Yes.
Live
vicariously with us. Yep. Yeah. That's the move. That's the move.
Yep.
All right, guys. Thank you for
safe.
watching.
Peace.